Hey guys, my name is Colton Steiner. Welcome to another episode of CSBR. Even though the Cleveland Browns season hasn't officially started yet, we are still a couple weeks away from opening day of the regular season, but nonetheless, we have a lot to get into today, so let's just jump into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the release of Joe Haden and the trading of Cam Erving. First off, I want to say thank you, Joe Haden, to all the time you spent here in Cleveland. Even though it wasn't the most successful time, you still made it fun to watch. You were a great guy on the field and such a great guy off the field, a guy all men should look up to and try to aspire to be like. Loved watching him play. He was such a great player for the Browns for a good portion of his career. Just the last couple of years, he's kind of died off, and his skill level hasn't been as big as he was when he first got here. So for me, I was kind of expecting this. I wasn't expecting a straight out release, but I was expecting a trade of some sort, but the fact that we actually just released him kind of surprised me. However, yeah, I wasn't surprised. I actually was pulling to trade him because he deserves a new start, I think. But the fact he went to the Steelers kind of was a punch to the gut, of all places. How does this affect the Browns? We will be facing Joe Haden two times this season, and I don't know how I feel, to be honest. Like I said, his later portion of his career, he's kind of died off, and he hasn't been the same player due to injury and just other secondary players. I don't know how that affects his play. Of all places, why did he go to Pittsburgh? Why? I don't want him to go. I can't blame the guy. He's a player who gets to choose where he wants to go. He had offers more expensive from everywhere else, but he decided to sign with the Steelers for a 3-year, $27 million contract. And to be honest, I could see this being his last place that he'll play. I could see him playing for 3 more years, 3 to 5 more years, but other than that, I don't see him playing much longer than that. So with him, I wish we would have traded him. If anywhere, that would have been nice. But let's get into the trade that I was absolutely thrilled about, and that was the trade Cam Erving to the Kansas City Chiefs for a 5th-round pick. Now, if you follow me on Twitter at @S_Colton, you probably realize that I hate Cam Erving. Hate Cam Erving, the player, not the person. I want to make that clear, because I bet he's a great person off the field. He sounds like a very nice human being, but he was a terrible, terrible offensive lineman. You can look up numerous incidents where he just fall down on his can just because the defensive lineman overpowered him. And that was something you got used to in Cleveland. So that was a trade I was thrilled about, and I thought a 5th-round pick was a steal because he probably worth about as much as a water bottle, because at least a water bottle can help your players stay hydrated. Glad he gets a new start. The Browns get him off the table. We get something for him. It's a win-win for everybody. So can't get too upset about the Joe Haden release when we just got something for Cam Erving when I thought we were going to just straight up release him. So I think now let's get into something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and that is the Ezekiel Elliott suspension. As you know, many of you know, Ezekiel Elliott was suspended 6 games because of a domestic violent incident with his girlfriend, Tiffany Thompson. Now, for me, I'm going to go straight into what I think. I straight up disagree with this suspension. There's no charges. No charges filed because there was inconsistent evidence. I just disagree fully with the NFL. I know what they are trying to do is make up for past mistakes, but they got to realize what's in the past is in the past. They can't make up mistakes, but the only thing they can do is move forward and try to do the best they can. Now, with Ray Rice and Greg Hardy, those incidents were different because Greg Hardy was charged and Ray Rice had a video footage. In an incident like this with a hot top profile player, you don't have enough evidence, I think. the court said there was inconsistent evidence that they couldn't charge him. One of the pieces of evidence was a text message conversation between Tiffany Thompson and a friend. Now, I'm going to read this for you, but there is some language in that. As you know, on my channel, I don't like swearing at all, but I'm just reading the text messages as it goes down, so this is what it says. Thompson, what if I sold mine and Ezekiel's sex videos? Friend, we'd all be millionaires. We could blackmail him with that. I want to, bro. Like, let's do it. Scared? Shit. I'd be like, look, give me $10K or just sell our sex videos for the same amount flat. Me and my friends trying to go on vacation and get boob jobs. The report notes a pair of blank text. 10K, bitch. I want 20K. Go big or go home. That's fine, too. Like what? This just doesn't look good for Thompson for me. I mean, you have a conversation where she's talking to a friend about blackmailing Elliott. And in an incident where you're accusing someone of domestic violence, that is a massive charge. When this incident first came up, there was photos. And people were like, oh, photos always prove. It's so hard because with media nowadays, you can do anything. It's hard to say when you post pictures of bruises on the internet. Makeup can help make bruises. Now, I'm not saying this happens every time. Maybe there was a domestic violence incident here. But the fact that Thompson has numerous incidents of inconsistency doesn't help her case. Numerous incidents of blackmail, and could this be one of those incidents? That's what you have to keep that in mind. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, look at Ezekiel Elliott. Look at what he's done in the offseason. He's going crazy. He's pulling up women's shirts. He's going into marijuana stores. That is not a good image. I'm not saying he shouldn't fix his act. He needs to grow up. He's a NFL player, and he needs to act mature because young kids are looking at him. But in an incident like this, where you have domestic violence accusations, you have to defend yourself. And you shouldn't be suspended for something you didn't do. And if he did do it, yes, he should be suspended. But when there's inconsistent evidence that kind of supports you being innocent, you shouldn't be suspended for it. In this country, you are innocent until proven guilty. I strongly believe in this incident that there's not enough evidence to suspend him 6 games. Now, you can suspend him 2-3 games for violating personal conduct for what he's done in the offseason. That is fine. Go ahead and do that. I'd much rather see that than what they came out and said about this. I completely disagree, where the court system didn't even charge him, and because there was inconsistent evidence with Thompson, I just don't think the NFL did the right thing here. But let me know what you think. I love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I like doing videos like these. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and click right up there, and you can go ahead and do that. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.